Today we are going to do a popular word problem of O-level maths, which is also dealt by quadratic equations. The problem reads that there is a rectangular field which is 70 meter long and 50 meter wide and has a path of uniform width around it. If the area of the path is 1024 meters square, find the width of the path. The question has been shown or transferred into diagrammatic form, and you can see that the rectangular field is in green color with hashes on it, and the path has been drawn around it. The path is a rectangle of a bigger rectangle A, B, C and D, whereas the rectangular field is E, F, G and H. Now the supposition which we have made is that width of the path is x meters. Now, to find out the width of the path when the area of the path is given, make an equation of the area of the path in terms of x and length of the path. Now, the path is two lengths along the length of the field and two lengths along the width of the field. So along the length of the field, including the path, the length of the total path and the field becomes 70 plus 2x meter as is shown on the side of DC. Same is the case on the side of AB. In this manner, on the sides of the width of the field, the length of the path remains 50 meter on the side AD and on the side BC. So the total length of the path will be 2 times 70 plus 2x and 2 times 50, and when we add them up, the total length of the path, which has been depicted as capital L, will be equal to 4x plus 240 meter. To calculate area of the path, we have to multiply the length of the path with the width of the path. The length of the path has been calculated as 4x plus 240 and the width of the path has been assumed as x. So we multiply 4x plus 240 in the bracket with x outside, and it works out to be 4x square plus 240x. This becomes our equation 1. Area of the path as given in the question is equal to 1024 meters square. This becomes our equation 2. We can equate equation 1 and equation 2, and it becomes 4x square plus 240x equal to 1024. Taking 4 common or dividing this by 4, we are left with x square plus 60x equal to 256. This is now a quadratic equation. So taking 256 on the other side of the equation mark, it becomes minus 256. Now we can apply either the middle term break method or using quadratic equation. I have given a complete lecture on how to deal with quadratic equations with mid-term break method in another video. I am sharing the link here. So if I have to break 60 to give me 256, and 256 is negative, so I will have to break 60 by going into a higher number and then subtracting the same number. The same number means the difference that I have taken. In this case, 64 has been taken as higher number, which is a number 4 higher than 60, so I will have to subtract 4 from it. So 64 into minus 4 gives minus 256, which is okay as the third term of the equation, and 64 minus 4 is equal to 60 is also okay as the middle term number of the equation. So I write down x squared plus 64x minus 4x minus 256 equal to 0. X is taken common from the first two terms, and in bracket is left x plus 64. Minus 4 is taken common from the second two terms, and in bracket we are left with x plus 64 equal to 0. And then we take x plus 64 common, and the remaining x minus 4 is also a factor of the equation. Now, if we take x plus 64 equal to 0, x becomes minus 64. This answer is not acceptable because the width or length are physical quantities which cannot be negative, so we will ignore it. When we take x minus 4 equal to 0, then we get x is equal to 4, which is okay, and that means the width of the path in question will be 4 meters. The alternative method to solve this quadratic equation is using quadratic formula, and the formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. In our equation, the coefficient of x square is 1. That means a is equal to 1. Coefficient of x is 60. That means b is equal to 60. Both are positive. And the constant is c, which is equal to minus 256. When we put in the values in the equation, it becomes x is equal to minus 60 plus minus root 60 square minus 4 times 1 times minus 256. And when we solve it, it gives us the same answers, x is equal to 4 or minus 64. So we select x equal to 4 and the width is 4 meters. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel.